Well, those of you who tune into KGW from 6 to 7 tonight watched our special investigation on Portland's homeless crisis, Tent City, USA. For 3 months, our team interviewed people living in Portland's homeless camps and looked at the factors that led to the current state of affairs. So here tonight is Maggie Vespa, of course, one of the main reporters involved with the investigation. I feel like do you feel like you have a weight lifted off of your shoulders? This has been a huge
weight lifted off our shoulders. Yeah, it's been 3 months of work, and you know in our business that's nothing to be taken lightly. You get 3 months to do something, and that's pretty astronomical. And so when it came down to it, we really just wanted to answer 2 specific questions, because homelessness, you could go on for days, right? I mean, it's something that we've been covering for so long, and our questions were, who are living in these tents? And how did we get here policy-wise? So when you're looking now at one of the people who she is living in a tent. She's been in a tent off and on for 10 years. Her name is Willow. She's 56 years old. She's a widow and she's epileptic. And a lot of people ask me, well, why is that person homeless? Well, basically when her husband died when she was about 30, her life and her business in California just fell apart. She had 2 little kids, moved to Colorado because she was grief-stricken and had some friends there. And then they wanted to move to sort of a more urban area. They were in rural Colorado. She moved to Portland. As she's gotten older, seizures have come more often. And basically those seizures have made it impossible for her to hold down a job. She's lost several, keep an apartment. She's lost several of those. Once you get evicted, getting into an apartment is next to impossible. And the cycle continues from there.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, no, we spent 2 full days with her, and she had 2 seizures in the time that we were with her, and it was heartbreaking.
Wow.
Yeah. So we've been on Facebook Live basically since this special wrapped up, and I want to pull up just you can see the stream of comments that we're getting from people. Kyle and I have been answering these, just typing in our comments, and then you might have seen us popping up during the breaks on Facebook Live.
Yeah, you literally just got off of Facebook Live.
We did. I just jumped off of it. A lot of people, emotions and responses ran the gamut. People are upset by what they saw. They hurt for Willow. They hurt for people out on the streets. People are angry by what they saw. They say you should have talked more about the drugs, should have talked more about the crime and the trash that we see. We get it, and police get it, and that's something that we've covered at length. So again, going into this, we kind of wanted to answer 2 questions that we felt like hadn't been answered enough, and that again is who's living in these tents as more shelter beds open up. It's not like there aren't chances, although there aren't really enough for people to get off the streets. But so who's living in these tents still? Why do they want to do that? And then how do we get here? And it was a deep dive that we did.
Wow. Well, and then there's, if people are giving comments, that's just more. I know your homelessness coverage does not stop here with your job, obviously.
Absolutely. I mean, we could do this for days, weeks, months, and we intend to. But for now, Tent City USA, the website URL is Tent City PDX to specify, and check it out. It's online now if you missed it. Yeah,
the whole special is online. I only got to watch part of it because obviously we had to prep for this show. So I will be watching that whole hour-long investigation that aired. It just finished airing. Thank you so much, Maggie, and good job.
Thanks for having me.
Congratulations.
Thanks, friend.